Hello, crafty people. It's Hannah Malka from Cardiology, and I have another quick share. This is another one of my brown paper bag projects. Like I told you, I have fallen in love with these brown lunch bags, and so I spend a lot of time sitting here in my studio now trying to figure out what can I do with this paper bag. So what I've done here, I had a challenge on one of my design teams that we had to use chicken on our card, like the word chicken or a picture of chicken. I don't do chicken cards. It's just not my design aesthetic. So it's always difficult for me when I have to do whimsical things or cutie things. I love cutie things, and people do wonderful cutie cards. Please don't leave me any comments about cute cards, okay? I love them. I just don't have the capacity to do them. My mind just doesn't work like that. So it was a real challenge for me, and that made it a lot of fun, actually, to come up with this. So what I did was I combined the challenge theme requirement with what's going on right now for me as a Jewish person. We're going into our high holidays. Right now we're in the month of Elul, which leads up to Rosh HaShanah. And so for Rosh HaShanah, usually you have a Seder. I know most people are familiar with our Passover Seders that we have, but we have other Seders. A Seder is a meal that has an order to it. Seder means order, actually. So I thought, well, come up with something, a fun way to invite people to your Seder and combine that with the challenge theme. So this is what I came up with. And I want to show you this bag because I wanted to leave a part of the bag exposed and give it kind of a rustic look. And I hope you can see that I'm not so good with the camera, but all of this is just the brown paper bag itself. And I just put Tim Holtz ink on there, and I sprayed it with the Aleene's sealant, the matte sealant. And it has a really nice feel to it and a really nice look, so it gives you sort of a rich, sort of elegant look. I put the invitation on the front. You are invited to dine at the home of Hannah Malka and Asa Ben Yeoman, and then the date and all of the information and the number where they can RSVP. And so that's just attached right to the front. Then in this section, you pull out this little tab and you have your menu. It tells you what you're going to be eating at the Seder that night. And then in the middle section, because when I folded the paper bag in half, I just put a score, made a box score, so that I could put a little gift in here. And at first I was going to put like a food product in there, like a cookie or something. And I decided I would just go ahead and put a pad, something useful that they can put by the phone or, slip in their purse. So there are 3 little pads right there. You can see my wonderful husband made a padding machine for me, so I can now do my pads. And it was in the garage, and he brought it up to my studio. So now I've been going pad crazy making pads. I found this amazing save the date paper in one of my paper packs in my hoard. And so that worked out because it was in the colors that I needed for this project. So that worked out perfectly. So I just used that as backing. Then in the third section here is a recipe for one of the items that's on the menu. This is for handmade mocha ice cream. And so then it just lives in its little home right here. So one of the reasons that I like using the brown paper bags is because depending on how you cut it and where you fold it, you can come up with some very interesting pockets. And if you saw the share that I did for the graphic 45 typography set that I did, I made a little sort of like an address book, and it's full of pockets. I really didn't put something in all of the pockets, but and it's just cutting and folding the paper bag a certain way to end up with the look that you're going for. But anyway, I thought this made a cute invitation. You can, and this handle, okay, on the back, before I get to the handle, on the back, this is where I incorporated the challenge requirement. these two chickens are having dinner in a restaurant, and one says to the other, I don't even want to tell you what this tastes like, because everybody says everything tastes like chicken. So I have an elegant invitation for my Seder, my Rosh HaShanah Seder, and I have the whimsical the chicken requirement for my challenge, and I think this makes the invitation kind of fun. I have gifts for the people who are invited to my meal. They know what they're going to be eating, so there's no surprise there for them when they come for the meal. And then, like, you hang it on their door. In the Orthodox Jewish community, people walk a lot, and people are always showing up at people's houses and leaving things on the steps, on the doors, and on top of your car. So to come home and find this hanging on your door would be a very pleasant and wonderful surprise. So people would be really, really pleased by it. So you can use it for Christmas, you can use it for Thanksgiving, for a birthday, anniversary, wedding. I think anything. It's lots of fun. And there is also, like back here, there's still another pocket right here that you could put a tag in if you wanted to. And of course, you don't have to put anything whimsical on the back of yours. So you could still put another, like make a little pocket here and stick tags in it. So the possibilities are endless. But I just thought this was a cute little idea. Thought I would share it with you. These are easy to make and they're inexpensive. You can clean out your stash doing this because you use just scrap pieces of paper to accomplish your goal. All right. Well, that was fun. I hope that you've been inspired, that you have gotten an idea. And thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time.